What's up everybody and welcome to Apocalypse Gaming. Today we're going to look at the new update, Elation. And there is a couple of very important things that you need to take note of, so make sure you tune in. Are you ready? Let's go! Please, before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button and maybe subscribe to see more of my contents. Our Festive Event series is here. First of all, we're going to look at the new Festive Events, and it looks like we're getting 4 or 5 new ones. The first one is Wondrous Wildness, complete 7 days of quest in excellent reward. That's a good one, Lily. Remember, timed quest can only be completed the day they are unlocked. And then the second one, we have Verdant Picnic, collect Easter eggs, candy, and decorate your Easter picnic. Spring Secrets, spend Easter eggs and straw bonnets to purchase all sorts of rewards. And arms training is coming back. Some people don't like it, some people do like it. I'm not a big fan. And then we have Team Draw, form a team with your fellow governors, then spend Imperial Scrolls to draw fabulous prizes. I think this one is that you send like we invite in the chat, and then 5 people, choose. Some of them have 4 tickets, 3 tickets, 2 tickets, and you make a draw and someone gets the special reward. That's from memory, that's what it is. And then in number 2 here, we seeing a new KVK story. New season of Conquest story, Alliance, Invictus, Pioneer event is coming soon. And the new features for the story, Alliance Outpost, you can upgrade any Alliance flag into an Alliance Outpost. Not only do Alliance Outposts have the functionality of an Alliance flag, they can also be used to loan troops to your Alliance. Your Alliance leader and officer can use the lone troops to garrison buildings and launches rally. Sound pretty interesting, sound like the outpost, or the flag can become an outpost, and the outpost can actually reinforce flags or rallies. It's sound pretty interesting, so I'm not really 100% sure. Every time, everything written on paper is pretty hard to understand until you actually see it in front of you. Alliance flag shields, which is number 2. You can activate a shield for individual Alliance flags. A shielded flag cannot be attacked for the duration of the shield. Shielded flags cannot be used as the base for building new Alliance flags or launching attack. Okay, so pretty much they're going to be a shield that's going to protect your Alliance flag. And you can attack that flag, sure, when there is shield. But also see something in the end here, just to be clear, that the shield flags cannot be used as a basis for building new Alliance flags or launching attacks. So you can be on that flag specifically, set and actually launch a rally. And then number 3 sees Curious. At the end of the certain Lost Kingdom Chronicle chapter, you'll be able to claim a Curio. Forgive me, I'm not sure what is that. Curio or Curio. If a troop secondary commander has a courier equipped, all units in the troop will be converted into a certain unit type depending on the courier. Oh, that sounds very interesting. That sounds like what? At the end of a certain Lost Kingdom Chronicle chapter, at the end, you will be able to claim a courier. If a troop secondary commander has a courier, that sounds like I can't remember the name of it right now. I'm sure you are screaming it in my face, but I can't remember it. All units in the troops will be converted into certain unit type depending on the courier. That's very interesting. This is like the thing we use at the beginning of KVK that gives us to change like cavalry to infantry, infantry to archer, archer to cavalry, depending on what you want to do. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it at the end of the chronicle. Does that mean we're gonna be able to use it at the home kingdom? I'm not sure. And it says that a certain Lost Kingdom. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Support skills. That's number 4. Complete quest for Bastion commanders to unlock their skills as support skill. Each troop can equip up to 2 support skill. Support skill does not affect garrison or raid army. So pretty interesting. They're also going to be support skills, so it's very easy. Just like Bastions, that's not a new thing. But the one interesting thing, see it here, support skills do not affect garrison or royal armies. So you can only be using them on the open field, but the sound of it, it sounds like a pretty interesting new story. I'm not sure what is it. And then we have Altar of Darkness changes. While the Altar of Darkness is open, any governor with a troop inside the Altar of Darkness province will receive a continuous honor points, not just governors in the coalition that occupies the Altar of Darkness. That sounds pretty crazy. Are you... Hang on. Is it means if we, for example, fighting another kingdom, we both gonna be earning honor points? Because this sound like it, isn't it? While the Altar of Darkness is open, any governor with a troop inside the Altar of Darkness province will receive continuous honor points, not just governors in the coalition that occupies the Altar of Darkness. So this means you're gonna have to kick everybody off the altar. You can't let them on it, which just sounds pretty interesting. So this is a new KVK story that's gonna be coming up with this update. Number 3 here we have Tides of War Season of Conquest story optimization. So they got the feedback and now they're going to make a little bit things better. Adjust the season rule. New season rule: when gathering basic resources in the Lost Kingdom, your alliance will gain alliance supplies 20% of the resources you gather. Alliance supplies will be stored in the alliance merit shop and can be redeemed by alliance members with merits. This rule will take effect for the entire season. And then we have another point which increased the visibility of the following rules. If a garrison captain is reduced to 0 units through combat, it will not immediately return to original city. Will remain in the garrison until combat has ended. Oh, that doesn't really sound very good. Guys, we need to really take a note on that one, big time. If the garrison captain is reduced to 0 through combat, it will not immediately return to the original city. It will remain in the garrison until combat is ended. So I hope you are able to pull your troops out. But I think what's going on here, people that have multiple accounts with garrison and they try to swap between them, if you went to 0, you're not gonna just be sent home immediately. It's just gonna have to be manually done, or it's not gonna happen until the flag is finished, or the the attack is finished. In the Lost Kingdom, killing units belonging to governors in the other camps will earn you merits. Merits can be exchanged for alliance supplies in the alliance merit shop. Unused merits will be lost at the end of the season. And then number 2 here, tide effect optimization. Optimize the display of the Tide of Steel page, specifically in regards to the attack bonus you gain by earning kill points. Adjusted the number of kill points needed to earn an attack points during the Tide of Steel. Previously, it took 2 million kill points to earn 0.1% attack bonus, and now only takes 1 million kill point to earn 0.1% attack bonus, which sounds like a pretty good optimization. And number 3, Alliance Merit Shop optimization. Previously, your resource exchange limit in the Alliance Merit Shop was 10 million resources per day. It has been changed to 40 million resources per day, per tide, 4 days. So every 4 days, the tide change. So I don't know what does that make a difference. The exchange limit will reset at the start of each tide. Added a new tutorial explaining how the Alliance Merit Shop and exchange limit works. I'm really confused. It was 14 million resources per day, and then they made that 40 million resources per tide, which is the tide is 4 days. 4 divided by 10 equal 4. Yeah, 40 divided by 10 equal 4. So it's, I don't know what's the difference. It's 4 days here, we get 40 million. And if you were up here every day getting 40 million. So I'm not sure. We're going to have a look at it. And then we have number 4, personal directive optimization. So that directive is the one that we were looking when we're streaming Tide of War KVK. We notice this, there's a special when the flag is burning, they burn it a lot faster. If they're building a new structure, they're able to build it a lot faster. Let's see. For personal directives that have an earning limit on how many benefits you can receive from the directive. The directive selection page will now show your current earning and the limit. Fixed the toil directive reduces the gathering speed by 50%, but increases the extra individual resources you earn from the effect of the current tide by 205%. It should no longer affect governors after they leave the Lost Kingdom and return to the original kingdom. Okay, then we see optimized the battlefield appropriations directives. Severely wounded or killing another governor's unit will earn you extra resources. Resources earned this way will be mailed to you in installments over the course of the season, 2 million per day. The limit for the daily installment have been increased to 5 million per day. Pretty interesting. They're trying. Optimize the description of numbers of a number of directives to make them easier to understand, which is always great. And then we look at number 5, alliance directive optimization. With the exception of directives that targets alliance buildings, all other alliance directives will affect all alliance members. They will continue to affect alliance members even if they leave the alliance. That's actually pretty good. Alliance directive cooldown times will also apply to the governors that benefits from it. If you receive the effect of an alliance directive, you cannot receive the effect again from another alliance. That's very common. And from another alliance directive until the original alliance directive cooldown has been ended, which is sound pretty fair. Otherwise, you're just picking and choosing. I was on the alliance to get that one, and I was on the alliance to get that one. If you use the tower defense alliance directive to upgrade an alliance flag into an alliance arrow tower, while the flag is protected by the banner of peace directive, the tower will not actively attack other governor cities. Adjusted the flaming arrow directive. Whenever you begin burning an enemy building, increases the time the enemy needs to await before extinguishing the burning building by 20 minutes and increasing burn speed by 200%. This is the one I was talking about that people were asking, is it a new graphic update? But no, it's not. It will only now increase the wait time by 10 minutes and burn speed by 25%. So this is the new Tide of War update. Let's look at the Ark of Osiris adjustment, and there is one very, very interesting one. Skill rebalancing. The Hidden Sentry skill has been made into generic skill. It can be used by any team without being equipped, taking up a skill slot, which is, I think it's fair. It doesn't make sense to stick on a spot. Everybody needs it, so that's pretty good. You can now store up to 3 of uses of the Hidden Sentry skill. In addition, the notification you receive when using the Hidden Sentry skill has been adjusted. Great. Adjusted the logic of the Master Strategy skill. Troops in range mode will revert to melee mode if they are moved by the effect of the Master Strategy skill. That's pretty fair. Rebalance the effect of the Tear Down, Violent Stand, Bog Down, Desert Storm, Sneaky Tactics, and Total Vision skill. And then we have 3 new skills coming to the Ark of Osiris. Fire Arrow increases the range normal damage, range skill damage, and the range attack range by allied troops in the target area. It seems to be range is just getting really a lot of attention from lilies. Stocking up, visiting caravans and gathering provisions will grant your team a portion of an energy bar. Energetic, wow. Increases the amount of energy point your team gain. I'm not sure what is the energy. Some skills have had their value adjusted. See in game for detail. The above content will appear on Ark of Osiris practice matches after the update. And they will appear on the Osiris League after the start of the playoff. I just don't know what is the energy does. The energy increases the amount of energy points your team gain. If the energy is really important, it's gonna force every team to have someone that gathering, I think. Okay, Ark of Osiris registration adjustment. And guys, this is actually pretty interesting. So make sure you take note of that one. Registration will now start on Wednesday and last for 3 days. It's no longer on Friday and you have to run and rush to get it done. The minimum participants need to register has been changed to 15. If a team has a less than 30 starter, they cannot assign any substitutes. And guys, this is pretty actually interesting. You cannot play 5, 10. It has to be minimum of 15 to play Ark. And if the team has less than 30 starters, they cannot assign any substitutes. Each alliance can form up to 3 teams to take part in the event. I'm not sure how each alliance can form up to 3 teams. I don't understand that one. During the registration phase, alliance leader and title officers can adjust their list of participants at any time after registering. Added a new team coordinate. Role coordinate are in charge of setting up and using battlefield skills. Oh, that's pretty cool. This adjustment will only apply to Ark of Osiris event. Okay, I'm really not sure how each alliance can form up to 3 teams to take part in the event. So now we can apply for like 90 players out of 1 alliance can play Ark in 3 different Arks. I'm not sure. Osiris League spectator adjustment. To ensure matches are fair as possible, governors spectating Osiris League matches will not be able to view the details of each side's skill bar. The adjustment will only take effect after the update. I really think this is really important and think this is fair. I was watching some of the Osiris League's game and I was thinking about it. Even though you know it's 5-minute or 10-minute delayed, you can actually calculate what skills they have. So I think this is pretty important and I think good on you, Lilith. Let's look at some other improvement that come into the game. Champions of Olympia has a new update. Ooh, Hephaestus. Whoa. Hephaestus Hell. Use a signpost to direct flame barrier to their destination. I'm not sure we're gonna find out what is that. Adjusted the rule of earning clash coins in the Canyon Clash event. When attacking an enemy encampment, you can earn 20, 50, and 100 extra clash coin by fulfilling 1, 2, and 3 banners capture requirement, respectively. I think I earned about 150, so I'm not sure. So maybe that means it's gonna be, well, 170 points. I'm not sure. For the Hammer and Anvil quest in the Alliance Mobilization event, spending equipment material to awaken iconic equipment has been added as a method for completing a quest. Oh, that's pretty good. They're trying to find new quests and help with Alliance Mobilization. Added 7-day armament supply. Oh, for the Kingdom in Season 3. Hey, it's like gonna be like the gem bundle, the equipment bundle. Now we can get 7-day armament supply. Optimize the equipment loadout feature. It increases the maximum number of loadout you can save with 10 to 30. That's pretty cool. Adjusted the rewards for opening inscription shard chest, replacing epic inscriptions with transmutation stone. Within 7 business days of the update, you will be issued transmutation stones based on the number of inscription shards chests you have previously opened. That's actually pretty good, because I always thought it was a waste of time. Optimize the display when opening armament chest. Optimize the description of the Kingdom Chronicle chapter in the preparation season in Season 1. These changes do not affect the actual requirement for each chapter of the rewards. Optimize the text of most Karak-related content, Karaku, which includes the Emballad, Karak ceremony, Trial of the Karak, and Peerless Schooler event, as well as certain achievements, state form dispatches, and the Kingdom newspaper article. We would like to hear your feedback. We would like to hear what you think about this update. Click to give us the link or give us feedback. I really was gonna say, I think it's pretty interesting update. They're covering a lot of things. Unfortunately, we're not seeing the graphic update, which is something I always been looking forward to see. Lots of people are talking about it. I don't know how I feel about the Osiris. Like, I have to find 15 people minimum to register Ark of Osiris. I think it's a little bit sad. You know, sometimes I like to have a easy Ark of Osiris, and to not be able to play, like, especially if you're not playing Osiris League and everybody playing it because, you know, due to some reasons, now you cannot play with less than 15 people, which makes that near impossible, especially in some time zones. So I don't know how I feel about that one. Maybe that's mean we're going to be missing on a mini golden heats going forward. We're going to have to see what's going to happen. Otherwise, there's a lot of new adjustments. I'm looking forward to see the new KVK. Plenty of adjustment for Tide of War KVK. Lots of people have been playing Tide of War, so to see some, you know, optimization on the what do you call it, on this KVK, it's pretty good. Also, I'm not sure about the new KVK, which I couldn't remember the word for the secondary commander. I can't still remember what it called. Forgive me. Normally, if I'm live, someone would help me. But it sounds pretty interesting that the end of the season you will get given this Kuru or Kuryu. I can't even remember the name now, which works pretty much like having an accessory on your secondary commander. And that will help you change what type of troops this commander is. I'm not sure why it's coming at the end of the season, so we're gonna have to look and understand why that specifically happened. But otherwise, Kuryu, I think it was called Kuryu. Otherwise, I think it's pretty interesting. We're gonna have to wait and see what the new update's gonna look like. Interesting new Arc of Osiris skills. It's always good to get a bit of new skills. It makes a big difference in the games, and especially it's gonna be available for Osiris League games. So I'm really looking forward to it. And guys, this is the Easter update. I hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll see you next time. Come closer, boom, boom, baby. Let's go, and I'll see you next time. See ya.